have one of those moments in Minecraft where you really feel like jumping off a really tall building, but you don't want to lose all those awesome diamonds and the golden apples that you created? Well, I got a solution for you. We have, what do you know, a parachute. This is going to be the parachute mod for Minecraft 1.6.4. It is an awesome mod that adds in these awesome looking parachutes with ripcords and everything you need to survive from falling off these buildings and not losing your diamonds and golden apples. So as you can see right here, we have an awesome looking parachute. Now sadly, you cannot craft different colored parachutes. This is the only color that you're able to craft, which is green with a little yellow. But then again, I think the parachute looks pretty cool because you can kind of turn around in it, which is pretty cool. And also you got the little lines and stuff, or the little ropes connecting to your body, and it's just overall a really great and awesome mod. So while we're on the way down from our little fall from the big castle, let's go ahead and take a look on how to craft this parachute. So to craft a simple parachute, you will need three pieces of wool, 2 pieces of string, and a piece of leather. Now, once you put this parachute on, you actually need to put it on your chest like you would put on a chest plate or something. Now, this is going to be a short mod review because it is a pretty short mod, but then again, it is very useful at the time. So you're going to put this parachute on where you put on your chest plate or something, and it will kind of act like a chest plate once you have it. You can kind of see it on your back, but you can't see it on your chest. But yeah, so it's kind of like a backpack type thing, so it's pretty cool. You know, it's just like a normal parachute. So then you will need to craft either a ripcord or an auto activation device. Now the auto activation device automatically deploys the parachute once you fall up to 15 blocks. So right when y'all saw up there, I didn't have a ripcord on me, I just had an auto activation device. So right when I fell up to 15 blocks, it would automatically pull out the parachute for me. Now you can also get a ripcord, which I'm going to show y'all that right here. This is a ripcord. It is crafted with 2 pieces of string and an iron ingot. It is cheaper, but it works only when you pull it. So if you fall off a building, it is not going to auto activate just like the blue one would. So you're going to have to pull it whenever you want. And you can steer this thing, by the way, and whenever you land on the ground, it will go away, which is pretty cool. And then we also have our auto activation device, which is crafted with a redstone comparator, or comparator, a piece of redstone, and the ripcord. And if you didn't know how to craft a redstone comparator, here's a crafting recipe for that. So just in case you didn't know. So I'm going to show you what the ripcord does versus the auto activation device, because you just saw that in the beginning. The auto activation device, like I said, once you fall up to 15 blocks, it automatically like deploys the parachute, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and show you the ripcord. So let's make sure we have our trusty parachute on. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a new one on, and these things do have durability, so you cannot use them forever. So let's go ahead and go into game mode 0, and let's go ahead and jump off of this. And as you can see, the parachute will not deploy, but when I pull the ripcord, it will deploy. So if I weren't to pull the ripcord, then I would keep falling. Now, if you have the auto activation device in your hand, then obviously it would deploy once you hit 15 blocks, like I said. Now you can kind of steer this thing just a little bit. As you can see, when I press the D or the A key, you can kind of steer it just a little bit. It is kind of slow on the steering, but it does kind of work. Now also you can press the space bar and it will lift you back up, which is actually very useful. So this can be used more than just a parachute. It can also be used for kind of traveling, kind of like a little plane, which is actually extremely useful in my opinion. So yeah, that's really going to be about it. Also, if you want to get out of it for some reason while you were like in it, like if you wanted to get out of it, you can just hit left shift and you'll fall out of it like that. But obviously I have the auto activation device, so I can't like really fall out of it. It keeps freaking coming back on me. But let's go ahead and go back up here and let's go ahead and finish off this mod, because like I said, that's going to be about it. That's really all the parachute mods or the parachute mod offers, because it just offers a parachute and it's really useful for I think it's mainly useful for if you're up high building something really high, and let's say you tend to fall. Well, you can have your auto activation device and your parachute on, and then you will be saved unless you have water below you or something like that. But I think it's really useful mainly for building if you're building high up in survival mode and you tend to fall and you don't want to die and lose all your stuff. So really guys, that's going to be about it for the parachute mod for Minecraft 1.6.4. I think it's an awesome and amazing mod. Make sure you don't lose your diamonds or your golden apples, and make sure you have that auto activation device. So really guys, that's going to be about it. I'm Untitled Gaming, and I'll see you guys later.